welcome back to my anime channel, GizAnime, where we do everything anime related, whether that be anime figures, reactions, TCG card games, or other anime memorabilia that can be considered collectible. In this video, we will be unboxing the Sega style Rem and Ram figures. They're kind of weighty, so there might be a little more to them than some of the other figures. These two girls come in the lot that I bought before. I had bought a total of like 17 figures or something like that, and have been unboxing them over the last few weeks. These two go along with that, and we have a few more to go along as the videos continue to roll out. So I've also bought a new mic. I'm not sure if the audio is a whole lot better, but I do know it's better. It stopped cutting out and things of that nature. But with that said, let's get on to these two girls, see what they look like outside the box, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, so I guess we're going to start with Ram first. She really grew on me in the third series, but Beatrice is the top for me now. The third installment in the series really developed her character a lot more for me. And since, spoiler alert for nobody or anybody who hasn't gotten this far, but Ram is in a coma of sorts throughout the entire third series. So, yeah, she kind of got put on the back burner a little bit. Kind of expect both of these figures to be more or less, just in one piece. Alright, so like always, starting with the base, we have this really nice stylized base. It's not like your typical plain base, we have the Ram written here, and then we have these little kanjis up here as well. Not sure what they say, but I know it says style. So what I'm guessing is that it's something to do with the kanji and then styles.
Well, duh.
So this word here probably goes in reference with style, is what I'm just assuming. But yeah, it's a lot nicer looking than the typical bases that we normally see in these kind of figures. So I'm already impressed with this. And it's pretty big for a figure of this cost, I would think. And then we have our girl here. And then we have Ram's head. You guys look pretty nice. I like how they did her nose. It looks kind of chibi almost. Kind of innocent, which is a bit on the other side of her character. Both her and Ram, when we're first introduced to them, are rather hardcore. Then on the side we have this little barrette of flowers. And then on the back we have this really pretty big red bow adorning the top of her head to pretty much, keep her hair in place. The hair doesn't have near as much detail in it as I would appreciate. It does look pretty plasticky and kind of just congealed together more or less. So the detail in that is not there. It shines really kind of bright. It has a bubblegum hue to it, or coloring to it though. Alright, and then we have her wearing this really nice looking kimono with the huge sash kind of going around the belt line. There are several folds in the bottom of the kimono. The figure itself is pretty basic and kind of blandish. Other than probably some minor changes in the way the two figures are shaped, you could probably just swap out their hair and they would look practically the same. I'd say overall it's okay for a figure. It's probably not that expensive, and it's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Also on the bottom, it's open, so you can... I would probably give this a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. because it does lack in a lot of detail as far as I'm concerned, just on the figure overall. One of the higher qualities to me is actually the base. I really like the base. The base is really nice looking. But other than that, you know, when we open up Rem, it's probably going to be pretty similar.
You got that right.
Alright, and then for Rem again, we have the same kind of stylized base with her name, the kanji, and the letter style or the word style. So for the most part, both of them look practically the same. As far as the figures go, they also pretty much look the same. We have some different like forms. Ram has her arms outstretched, while Ram in the background now has her arms kind of leaning down to her side more. So also the roses are on opposite side of the head, or these little barrettes that the shape of roses, that's what I'm assuming those are anyway. And of course, you know, her hair color and eye color are blue instead of pink to red. But other than that, I mean, the long kimonos look the same. The color of the top of them are pretty much the same. So nothing really unique there or different. No like styling in the bottom of the kimono, like a flower pattern would have been really nice, or something on the top of the kimono, like something around where the sleeve is, some kind of gold flake or lettering, or anything more just to make it more pop more, you know, stand out more. Because as far as, again, figures go, these are okay, they're just not that great. We got Ram here looking rather innocent. On the bottom here, Ram has like what looks like little bows of some sort tied together that Ram doesn't have.
Wrong.
So that's a little different, but this does not add nearly as much to her figure as I would like. Overall, again, not bad. Something that I would definitely recommend probably for a beginner collector to get because they're so affordable. But as an avid collector myself who more or less enjoys like the 1/7 scale, basically detail and better done paint jobs and things of that nature, and I'm starting to kind of get into the resins as well. These are not something that I would just go out and buy. The lot of 17 figures that I bought was an incredibly good deal, including the shipping. Like, even with the shipping, it was still a great deal. I still saved, like, I think I want to say $150, $200 if I were to buy them all individually. So I just jumped on that. I had plans to sell them, and that just kind of fell through. But unboxing them on the channel is just as good. And yeah, if these are some figures that you think are nice looking or nice enough looking, you know, just add to the collection, I would probably recommend it just based on the base itself. I really hate like the more or less basic bases that most of these kind of figures come with. So based off of that, no pun intended, alone, I would definitely recommend them, especially again for the beginner collectors. But with that said, let me know what you all thought of these Rem and Ram figures from Sega, the Style series. And I will see you all next time.